My Personal Experiences During the PE Course by Amelia Ackles. What I normally do for PE. This slide shows what I normally do to log PE hours on a normal basis. So I dance usually 5 days a week, excluding spring and Christmas breaks. As a dancer, I'm always busy and my body is always working hard. I'm always doing something physically active because it's hard for my body to rest. I love dancing every day and I'm so happy about how well my body handles itself physically. But during the times when I'm not actively dancing, I have lots of things that I like to do. Some of these things have to do with sports. How I stay in shape as an injured dancer. As I went through the second half of the semester, I had a long recovery process that allowed me to work on other things in PE. Since this was such a hard year for me, because in January 2021, I was auditioning for a different ballet company summer intensives. This time of year is very important for me because it helps me figure out what my next steps in my dancing career will be. Because I was dancing all day every day at my dance school and auditioning over the weekends, my body had very little time to recover itself before I was dancing long hours once again. One day I was overtired and my body was struggling to keep up with my pace, and I felt my hip pop in a way that has never happened before. I was in lots of pain dancing, so I decided to go see a physical therapist, and thankfully he was able to diagnose the problem. When I'm not actively dancing, I'm either doing school or trying to keep my body in shape. Because my body is so used to moving all the time, when I'm not actively dancing, my body always wants to do something else. Sometimes I have to tell myself that I'm going to be too tired to dance if I don't stop moving and take a break. These times are the times I focus on schoolwork. When I'm not doing schoolwork, I like to enjoy the sunshine and outdoors. I usually go on bike rides or long walks with my dogs. Even when it is raining, I like to walk or run the treadmill. One of my favorite things to do to stay in shape at home is yoga and Pilates. When I do Pilates, my body stays in shape because of all the different muscle groups Pilates works. Other physical activities that I like to do outside of dance involve biking, walking and running, swimming, or playing sports like soccer. Because being physically active is such a huge part of my life, my body feels the need to be doing something active a lot of the time. What I did when I was injured. There are a few examples of simple exercises and habits on this slide that I did to help me get over my injury. I went to the physical trainer and he gave me exercises that I would do to help strengthen my hips again. These exercises helped my hips recover their strength. Things that I like doing outside of dance involve playing soccer and swimming. Swimming is a really great way to stay in shape. It keeps your muscles lean, and so when I'm not dancing, I won't be exercising the wrong muscles. And one of my favorite sports to play for fun is soccer because I used to be such a really good soccer player, and I still like to maintain some of that skill. Things that I do to stay fit and healthy. There are certain foods that I eat, and I try to watch how much water I drink. And this slide shows some of the habits that I have, like taking vitamins and stretching that help my body recuperate after long days of dancing. Some things I do to stay fit is eating foods that make me feel energized. I try to stay away from gluten because it causes inflammation in the joints, and that is not an easy way to dance. I also like to take turmeric to help keep inflammation down in my joints. I also stay away from dairy because it's also known to have bad effects, so I've started taking calcium pills to maintain my strength. Now, I know it sounds like I must not have any food to eat, but that's not true. I actually love to eat, and there are many gluten-free and dairy-free options that I enjoy eating. I also try to drink lots of water to keep myself hydrated and prevent against cramping in my muscles. After most of my classes, I stretch major muscle groups like my calves and hamstrings and quads to prevent them from tightening and causing cramps. This is really important because sometimes your muscles can get too tight, and if you do any exercise where your muscles are tight, your muscles can snap, and that's a really hard thing to recover from. Now, this next slide that I'll be showing you has some images on it from when I was, these are some images that I used when I was dancing, and they just show what I love. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope you enjoyed it.